Okay. All right, who's ready for a live stream? Okay, let me make sure everything's good to go. Audio looks good, display looks good. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. Let's get into this. Okay. What's up, Space Cadets? My name's Saturn Soul 14, and this is Bricadia. Yep, so we are back at it again with another Build of the Month challenge. So this month is going to be Halloween themed. So that's kind of what I've been working on so far. The idea that I'm going with is a haunted house, if you couldn't already guess that. So that's what I got going on here. I've been already working on a little bit. I know this looks like not a lot, but hold on. Let's see if I can get it right. Ah! There it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna put little bits like that all throughout the house, and I have a cube way up in the sky, and that's gonna teleport you to different places and whatever ideas that I can come up with. I currently don't have many. What's up, Panda? Oh, I need to fix the walls here. There's that. Okay. Walls are fixed. Oh, there's Fred. In the... What is... He's AFK? I didn't realize he was in there because it hides his name tag. Yeah, but so I just kind of wanted to explain what goes on here. So holding a tool, you can see there's a lot more going on than just just walking over something. So you have this plate here, and it's a touch, set to touch. So it reacts to a couple of different things whenever you step on it. So first of all, it's reacting to teleport it. So that's a whole situation in itself. Like teleporting was the easy part. So I have like two teleports, one set to for it to teleport here, and another teleport pad set here for it to go back to its original destination. But what I couldn't figure out is how to make the model itself actually teleport. I couldn't, I didn't know how to set it, like, you know, and I could make it a physics object, but I couldn't then figure out how to get it to set with the connector. So, I went to this map called, it's like, Take Your Meds. And it's in the gallery if you ever want to check it out. And they had a similar situation. So I went and I checked that out, took a look at it, took some notes. And it looks like this gate here is what they had used. And it's called a read brick grid. So if you take a physics object that's on a, you know, because these are all on the same brick grid, it's going to read that entire brick grid. And you can use that, then... Hold on. Gosh, excuse me. Okay, you can then use that to connect it as an entity. Where's it at? Oh, yeah. To these two teleport gates here. So, again, one teleport gate teleports it to here. one teleport gate teleports it all the way to over here. So, yeah. So the teleport gates here, you need a signal to trigger them, right? So I have this set to touch so that when I touch it, this red line sends a pulse to, oh, sorry. This red line sends a pulse to this blend gate here. And then I'll explain all of this. The lines are sending the pulses somewhere else, but essentially it's sending it to this blend gate here. And then whenever I step on it, it blinks back and forth, right? So it's one side sends it to teleport over here, and then this other side is sending a pulse to teleport it to over here. Now, the way that I make it blink, yeah. Frozen's video, it was super scary. Now the way that I make it blink is this gate right here. So instead of this being directly connected to this blend gate here, or sorry, this edge detector here. This is an edge detector. I think I might have been calling this a blend gate. But it's detecting when I step on it and when I step off of it. But you can make it do some crazy stuff. Anyway, so this is just to set the rotation. So I have that set to rotate so he turns towards us whenever he's looking. So that's not, you don't really have to worry about the wires coming out of this. But so we have a wire, instead of going into here, we have it coming into here. And then we have another wire going all the way over here to this clock. So we have a clock set up, and it's going as about the same, about as fast as I want it to go, and that's going to match the same blinking that's coming from this guy over here. So you see, and if we zoom in, you see it's matching up. Yeah. So that's what you want from that. And I just have it set to like 8 ticks. Yeah. So this is connected to a AND gate, so that only whenever I'm stepping on this, that it will trigger. Connected to here, and then these two are connected to this AND gate, and it will trigger this XOR gate, and then that's connected to this as well, and then this feeds into the edge detector, so that makes it blink. This other cable coming out of here is going to the rotation, making sure that it stays rotated whenever it's blinking. But like I said, you don't have to worry about that. I know it's kind of confusing. It was really confusing for me to have to figure it out, but here it is. Now I can condense everything and get it put inside the house, but I need to figure out. So I have this all here laid out, and I was making the floor, but I don't know. Don't want to do like a hallway right here kind of situation. Do like ooh. And then, yes, okay. So you walk in, it's a hallway. I might, yeah, we'll do a hallway here. I have no plans for what I want to do with this. The minute of the hour. Woo woo. What's up, Fred? Is everybody having a good night? Day or day. Day or night. Night or day. Okay, but I guess I should say what the general idea I have, going on, though. I want, there to be, like, different TPs in here, and they'll take you up here also, but they could also, like, flip you back and forth. I was thinking about making this a 2-story house as well, so there'll be some more floors up here, but if we have it teleporting you up here to this cube, and then I can make the cube, you know, I could just make it entirely different, like, I don't know, it could be completely different. It couldn't even be, like, it could be a portal to a different, I don't know, like, where there's, like, a whole bunch of trees, and it's, like, an enchanted forest, and something like that. I don't know, maybe. And then, like, the TP makes you stuck there, so you have to find the portal that'll take you back to here, and then you can explore, like, other teleports. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll have the main teleports here, and so there will be different portals that you can find, explore, if you click it or if you touch it, or maybe if you find a weapon and shoot it, it will teleport you to the other world, or maybe the other room here, and then in there will be another puzzle that you have to solve. Oh, that would be the Scooby-Doo. Panda said he was gonna do a Scooby-Doo scene where you go through all the doors. That would be really interesting. But we have a bunch of, like, portals maybe, and that take you to different puzzles potentially. So maybe we're looking at I'm making this up as I go. I'm gonna be entirely honest, but maybe this is like a Halloween themed escape room type situation. Yeah. Thanks for the likes. What is this? Go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Please line up. Please line up for me. How long are these? 62. No pressure. No pressure. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Okay. Of course that one wouldn't line up. What if we... paste? Oop. There we go. Go O mode. Then do it. Nope. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Now I just need to copy these 3 rows. Actually, now that I've done that row, and then just like that. No. Okay. Thinking something like that. Take this red away. Or something like that. Or like looks like the floor is a bit more walked in than some other places. Okay, let's tidy up this part now. Let me fix this. There we go. And I can see you guys' comments much better now. Okay. So what are we thinking about this floorboard now? Oh. Love the rubber banding. You know what, I think instead of just having these like little nubs here, I think I'd like it better if this like carpet here just stretched out to where the wood stops. And then I think that would look a lot cleaner. So let me... just need to do this, right? Need to go up a little further. Just copy that, yeah. Oh, whoa. Yeah. There we go. Love being able to do that. Now this little bit. Oh man. You know what? We might just do this. Just make it a part of the house. Oh. And that's how we hide our mistakes. Looks seem less nice. Well, there we go. Well, this one isn't flush. That there. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Oh. Okay, so let's go O mode, and then can't see. Let's try this. That's it. Sweet. Okay, there's some space over here. Why? You know what? We're gonna do the same thing we did with this wall over here. And we're just gonna hide our mistakes. Now, no one will ever know. Let's do this. Yeah, I like how that looks. Oh, it's gotta be a little wider. There we are. Okay. Yeah. What if I made this? Like that. There's a wall. There's a wall. I think over here might be. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm drop that there. Maybe we'll have this. Maybe I'll do an archway here. What do you guys think? Should I do an archway? Have like arches here and here, and then this be walking here. Might have this go down a hallway. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do some arches on there. We'll have this be. I think I want to. I was saying make it a hallway. Yeah, I'm liking what's happening. Let's see. So we get this next wall on here, and then I say we start designing a room. Yeah, that looks like a hallway. We don't rate by use of detail and creativity, but only by the use of arches. If you use an arch well, then that's how we will judge you. Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't know how to use an arch, then I don't know, man. Guess it's just not in the cards. Let's see. Can we walk in through here? I should probably make that just a straight up wall, huh? Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I don't know what I want for the rooms yet. Okay. Can I copy all of this? Will all of this copy and paste? Oh. Oh, but the dude doesn't. Oh, that's okay. Ooh. That's a good pitch for the next build battle. Man, I wish I could copy my guy here. Well, why didn't it do it earlier? Oh, yeah. Ooh. That doesn't explain why he's not teleporting, though. I think I just need to trigger this. Oh, hey 8-Bit Baz. How's it going? I am currently trying to figure out how to get my wiring reworked for this guy. I had him down in front of my build. That didn't look too good, so I wanted to be able to get him up here where he's supposed to be. And then teleport him from here to wherever he needs to go, I guess. Okay. Let's see. As soon as I get him back together, I'll show you what he does. Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a jump scare situation. So like, when you're not holding a tool, it's hidden. So you walk over this touch, and then he like flashes in front of you. But I just pasted him up here and wired everything together, but now it's not working. But I think all I need to do is just do this, maybe? Okay. It's already set to 8. No dice. Let me try replacing read brick. What is it? Read brick grid. That's it. That back there. Can I connect these? Oh, I don't know. I could use the same one. Well. There's a, yeah. Oh. Cha. Well, yeah, that would explain why it's not working. It isn't a brick grid yet. Gosh. Oh. Okay, now this should... That should have clicked sooner. This connects here. Connects here. Oh yeah, and this will connect over here. This should do it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Why is it? Why is it doing that? Like, come on. Why does it look like that? Oh gosh. Well. Oh man. Oh, is that it? Hold on. Ooh, lost my button. Okay. Thank you, Link. You are my savior. Okay, now I just got to get his rotation fixed. Should it just be normal then? No. That's definitely not it. So it needs to be positive 90. Yeah. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna make this. Bam. Bam. So it's like, I want it to be like as if you're walking down like a hallway or something like that, and then you don't know that the step is gonna be here, and then it's like, whoa. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way that I could hide the step after you've stepped on it, but that just overcomplicates things. But probably have the same bot trigger multiple different times, especially since I can drag. I can pull out from this, but I could also put on other gates onto it if I need to. So yeah, so I have that model there, good to go. So let's go to the house. It's gonna be down here. Clean up all of this. Oh. There we go. There we go. We got a clean front yard now. We terraform it a little bit. Something like that, maybe. Not too much. Just like a little bit. Okay. Link says instead of the repeater, put it on a timer set to 0.1 or whatever 0 time wired into an edge detector, then wire the two outputs respectively to the two P's. I don't think I fully understand. Like, I think I know. Hold on. Is there a timer gate? So the timer stays on for X time, reflects how long that will be there, and only trigger once they stand there. Buffer. I might would need to see that visually for me to fully understand. If I made the grass like, ugh. Oh. Do you mean like the buffer clock I already have set on it? Yeah, which, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I don't know. I'm just like trying to understand logic in written out format is difficult. I mean, if you'd like to come on and show me, yeah, I would be more than happy to take a demonstration. Because I don't know what I'm doing with logic. I'm gonna admit that. I mean, I got this far. See. It's the Fred server. Fred meets Peace server. Fred. Don't be shy now, Fred. We have visitors. Come to me. Hello. Oop. Oop. So everything is gonna be up here. Yep. Okay, you'll have to join the Discord for me to give you perms. That's the only rule. It keeps the server safe from griefers and hackers. Though being realistic, if a hacker wanted to get in the server and go crazy, they probably wouldn't need build perms. But it feels safe. Discord link is at spawn. It's called the Build Perm song. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh god. Why is he clipping through the ground? He's supposed to be taller. Why you do this? Okay, welcome Link to the Discord. You need not do anything else. You've now been trusted by Saturn Soul 14. And that's the end of the Build From song. Explicit? What was explicit? Go ahead, Fred, remix it. No, I will not. No, Panda, do not go giving him ideas. I've seen I Love You on different servers. I think maybe Foxbox. Fred, no. No, that's terrible. No. We're not going to use AI and train it with my voice. No. No. Okay. Alright guys, so we got online link here. He was reaching out in chat about maybe like an easier way to do what I have going on here. Show you guys. So he's kind of just like messing with the wires and stuff. Seeing what he's gonna come up with. Pack the man. What's up, Pack? We out here just doing Halloween things. Let's see. Lucifer. Yeah. Oh, Fred's waving. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I just want to post the link to the stream in the Bricadia Discord. Okay. What you got, man? What is this? Oh. So it's like, bang, bang. Yeah. Whoa. See. Okay. What is this? Logical knot. What does a logical knot gate do? Explain that to me. Okay. Into the two TPs. That's reading the brick grid here. Okay. Yeah. Oh. This. There's a. Yeah. So that's it. It takes the same impulse that's coming from here and it's splitting it. So it's keeping it constantly teleported here? Is that what's going on? And then it teleports it for a split second here. Is that correct? I think I understand. We take it as make it. Yeah. Right, so because this is not giving a signal, it's staying constantly output. So it's constantly keeping this teleported here. And then when you hit this, it turns it off? Yeah, it turns it off. And it sends the signal only down to this TP. And it teleports it for how long this clock says to wait. That's a very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I would not have understood that from chat. I'm going to be entirely honest. I'm a very visual learner, and I am not afraid to admit that. Yes. 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 Saturn? Is my mic muted? Am I... What's going on? Someone's vandalized my house at the ground. Wow. Someone, right? I wonder what it's going to tell me when I middle mouse click this hammer. Oh, man. That doesn't say Fred means peace. Username Freddy Zeus, does it? I wonder who someone could have been. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, Fred. You're the best. I mean, Fred, you can come be on voice chat if you promise to behave yourself. Not all heroes wear capes. Okay, so... Oh! Probably just delete that. Should I just need to change these. It's oh gosh, it is so late for you. It's teleporting the grid. Ah. Okay, now we do this. There we go. Now, we gotta have it set to... Gotta have it rotate. I mean, you built it right on top of my stuff, so... I mean... I could copy and paste it. I mean, you offered to help. I'd feel bad if I didn't use it. I don't know. Like, what should I do? I don't know. Is it okay if I keep it, or should I just? I am confused. Oh, you can do that. Oh, I see. Jesus. Why is his legs doing that? Do I need to... Hold on. What if I... Hold on. Would that help it? That didn't help it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What just happened? Okay. Okay. We're good. Jesus. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. Okay. Thanks, Link. I appreciate you coming on and helping. Okay, we got that going. Yeah. That looks good. I'm happy with that. So let's get back in here to this house. Okay, see you later, Fred. Have a good night. Bye. Bye. Oh. Oh gosh. It's on Plush's build also. This is, oh man. Yeah. Is that is that what you're doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, get it lined up. Line it up. There you go. That's it. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Fred. Thanks. Thanks for the parting gift. Gosh, not looking down at it. What are you doing? Oh gosh, Fred, you're insane. Bye. Wonder if I can find more of like a something like that maybe. It's like a really dark green. Yeah, I think that looks good. It's a vape. What kind of robot is Fred? Yep. Okay, so I don't know, let's make some furniture, I guess. Maybe a fireplace here. Ooh. Night, Fred. Yeah, just winging it. Just winging it. What you building, Lucifer? Now, I know that there was a game back in the day called... I think it was called Lucifer. Where you played as, like, it's like an Xbox 360 game. I watched PewDiePie play it. It's really funny. You were like a little child of Satan, or you were Satan, or something like that. You just ran around doing demonic stuff. Okay. Yeah. That game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was PewDiePie I watched play it through when I watched it through, but I know it was like one of those games that I'm sure all of the big YouTubers were playing at that time. Should I make this? I made this like a kitchen. Have you guys watched any Jacksepticeye recently? Been keeping up with him at all? I haven't really. It's the only reason I'm asking. Yeah, I think he was going through some mental health stuff. Maybe. I could be making that up. I know that he was on a YouTube channel. It was like a year ago. That I used to watch. The channel's name is like Dr. K, but he's like a psychologist, and he'll have like guests come on, and he talks about like stuff going on and like psychological stuff and things like that. And I just seen that he was a guest on there, so I didn't know. Yeah. So I hope he's alright. Cause I know life be lifing. Peta said the last video I saw was Papers, Please, the first time he played. I I don't even know what game that is. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I didn't watch a lot of Jacksepticeye. I'm gonna be completely serious. I mean, it wasn't that I didn't like his content or what he had going on over there. Excuse me. I was just so absorbed with like what PewDiePie had going on with his channel. That I like all other creators kind of just I put to the side. Which kind of sucked because I missed out on a lot of stuff that I could have, but which like I wasn't like growing up. I didn't watch YouTube a lot, like a lot. I had my moments where I had like access to internet and YouTube, and I would be able to get into like watching my content creators and things like that. But there'd be times where I wasn't able to, and things like that. You know, stuff happens, um, and like whenever I had the access, I would always spend it, you know, when I was growing up watching PewDiePie and what he, you know, was getting up to and things like that. Um, After he got into a few scandals, I was like, okay, you know, and then he stopped really like playing games, and I was like, okay, I guess I can like branch out to other, you know, YouTubers and things, which I wasn't exclusively just watching PewDiePie. He was just like taking up most of my watch time, um, but I watched a lot of like Minecraft YouTubers back in the day. I watched um it was like Bayesian Canadian, like that whole group, like Team Crafted. I watched like all of them like as I was growing up, and like that whole community. And then it was like as they were talking about getting Team Crafted together, I pretty much like stopped like being able to have access to YouTube again, and it really sucked because that lasted for quite a few years. It was like it wasn't like till 3-4 years later that I was able to have like the internet access to be able to like watch YouTube and get into my content creators again. And by then, Team Crafted had disbanded. It'd come out that Sky Does Minecraft, which was my favorite YouTuber back then, aside from PewDiePie. Not anymore, obviously, but it had come out that Team Crafted had disbanded, and Sky Does Minecraft was in quite a few scandals of his own, and just like the general consensus that was that Sky wasn't a good person and had done some really bad things. That I don't want to get into. You could look it up if you want to, but it just made me really sad because it was like, man, like I grew up watching these people, you know, and it was like the hype around what they were creating and the things they were doing with Minecraft. And then just to come back a few years later expecting, you know, something really big, you know, to have been here, and it just kind of all fizzled out. But I guess that's just how like things go, right? Yeah, the early days of YouTube, like back when it first come out, and like, you know, 2006 was oh some crazy times. Which like back then YouTube was you didn't have an app for it. It was you'd go to the website youtube.com, and it was like horribly laid out, and um yeah, life be life. And but old YouTube has come a long way. It's come a long way. I really like how that looks. Hmm. Should probably do like a painting here. Here. Do one like right there. There. Another one there. I might just leave it like that, maybe. Leave room for appliances and stuff. Tone that down because those are bright. Yeah, yeah, I agree. And the Charlie bit my finger video, that blew up for no reason. It was everywhere. Everyone trying to do the accent. I mean, adorable, I get it, but gosh. You know, it's stuff like that nowadays. God, I sound like a boomer. Goodness. Um, videos like that, they just don't, they don't really have a shelf life. You know, like, people see it and they laugh at it and then they move on. And it's not really, I don't know. I don't feel like videos really just have their spotlight anymore where everybody is like, oh man, yeah, like I've seen that video. My whole family laughed at that. Exactly. It's just so, you know, if it's not short form content, you, like, views are just, I don't know. And like going into my content, like personally, my experience, I I can post a YouTube video, and I know the algorithm is completely different from shorts and to YouTube videos, but it is a comparable difference. Whereas, like, you know, my videos here, I'll post a video and I got, you know, my most views on one of my videos is like 200 views on one of my server tours, which is great. I'm so happy about that. Honestly, I worked hard to try to make that video as good as possible. Um, but then it's like, you know, on the flip flop, I go over to, you know, shorts and I clip together some funny moments that take like no effort at all for me to do, and I can get 2K views right off the bat. Um, so it just kind of feels strange, um, in that way. But I also, and this is just also like algorithm speculating now. So like I don't know if this is real or not. Again, this is just theorizing about the algorithm and things like that. But I was reading a Reddit story that was talking about how this guy had he had started like posting shorts. He wanted to see if he could, you know, boost his channel a bit, and I totally get that. That's, you know, part of why I started posting shorts and clipping together like the funny moments and posting them. And he said that there was a direct correlation to his view rate dropping on the videos that he had started like posting, like his regular content on his channel, compared to when he had started posting the shorts. And so I was like, whatever. And the guy just goes into the Reddit talking about how he had, you know, all this good equipment, super great, you know, really good equipment. He was recording in good quality, and like all these other reasons why his video should be good and why his content was good beforehand. And he said that suddenly his view rate drops on his videos that he started posting after he started posting shorts with them. And I'm just like, what? Because whenever I went back and I looked at my analytics, it kind of is the same. Like, which, like, I don't really like looking at my analytics that much. Just because I really like posting these videos, and I don't really want to know if it does good or bad. I just want to know that, like, I'm satisfied with my videos that I put out, and I feel like they look good enough. Like, I would be, I would enjoy watching the videos that I put out. Of course, I want to get better. I have a lot of areas where I can improve, but, yeah, I don't know, small rant. Yeah, like I said, Panda said I didn't start watching YouTube until 2012, which is crazy to think about. So I started watching YouTube like consistently probably around that time, where I was like finding PewDiePie and finding all these different YouTubers like playing Minecraft and stuff like that. 2014 wasn't until I really got into playing video games myself. But that was just because I didn't have like a computer that could run anything really. But YouTube had been something that I would visit like at school, like the website, and like watch videos here and there. Mostly from like when it had first come out to like up till 2012, when I started getting on there actively myself and realizing that there are content creators posting very entertaining content on here. So that's pretty much my YouTube journey. And the the urge, the temptation to just open a channel and post nothing but rain sounds, reverbed or edited in some way and calling it, putting some Minecraft build behind it, or I could even do like Bricadia build behind it or something like that, is very tempting, because that is low effort, high, um, low effort, high output, reward, low effort, high reward content. That's it. So yeah, I can't even hate like that industry, because I'll watch those videos. Like there was a point in my life where every night I had to have a Rain Sounds video playing, and it had to have it had to have a pretty picture in order for me to sit right with it. So I can't hate on it. Yeah, I have crap views. Like I said, I'm not like mad about it or anything. I post what I like, and I don't know, I kind of put that out there. And I think it's mainly just because like my editing skills need to improve drastically. I'm just like and my thumbnail skills. I feel like I don't put out good thumbnails, so people don't want to like click on my videos like starting out. Cuz like most of my views are returning viewers. So yeah, like I really appreciate you guys for coming back to my videos and giving me support. It really makes me feel like I'm doing something right, at least. But yeah, I really want to improve. I guess what I would need to improve on would be like new viewers, new viewer audience. I don't know. I need to watch like more videos on analytics and things like that. You guys have any suggestions? I watch vidIQ a bit just because I think they're interesting. Got a lot of good advice over there, but I don't know. They seem to be very AI heavy, which kind of concerns me a little. It's like I don't mind AI in certain circumstances, but yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean I get that, Panda. I mean, I can't remember if I've talked to you about this before, but I'll go ahead and say it again just for like the stream. But I mean when I started making my videos, um or when I first started making videos, it was on TikTok, and it was just putting clips of me playing Overwatch and not talking or anything like that. And I wasn't doing much at all. Like all I was doing was taking the clip like from play of the game, or if it was like me getting a really good headshot or something like that, I would like clip that out, and then I would just upload that to TikTok, and it would get like instantly like, you know, 500 views within, you know, the day at least, and 1K, you know, on a few of them. But getting started like with like making YouTube had always been something I'd wanted to do for a long time, ever since watching like PewDiePie do his content, basically like his amnesia videos. I laughed so hard growing up watching those videos, and that was just something I always wanted to, you know, bring to other people, is that same kind of like joy and passion. um but I could never find, you know, first of all, it was like having the equipment and the right kind of like environment, and then second was having the gumption, like the willpower and motivation to do it, which was there. I just needed equipment. But after I got the equipment, which was only just recently, you know, I have a, you know, a good enough computer that can record and play games, and you know, run Discord and live stream and all this at the same time, and me not have to worry if, you know, there's any lag or anything like that. So I'm very proud to be in a position like that, you know, to where I can say that I can record, because that had been something I've wanted to do for a long time, but I just had not been able to. But with that being said, now that I have my equipment and, you know, I'm able to record, I caught myself not recording or doing anything. And, you know, this is something I'd want to do for so long, and I finally had a computer, and I just was too nervous. I was just like, well, what do I do? You know, what do I do? You know, and it's just like, no one's going to tell you what to do, is what I'm finding out. Like, because I pretty much had a similar conversation with Fred, where I was just like, you know, I want to make videos, but, you know, I don't know where to start. And he was like, bro, just do it. And I don't know, it was something about Fred just telling me to just do it that was like, you know what? I don't care if this video that I put together is crap. I know it's not going to be good. Heck, it's my first time making a video on YouTube. There's no way that it's going to be a good video. And so going into it like that made me feel a lot better about it. It made me feel like, okay, like I can put this out and not feel like it needs to be pristine and perfectly polished and absolutely, no blemishes. I feel like that I can take this, learn from it, and improve on the next video. And I don't know, it was just kind of like framing it in that kind of mindset made me, and Fred saying that sort of just gave me that gumption I needed, that motivation to just jump into it. And it was that same day I got the recording software and I got, everything ready, and I just got into it. I don't know, and it felt weird and it felt awkward, and talking to myself, just felt like not the right thing to do. It still kind of feels weird sometimes whenever I know my roommate's home and my partner's home, and I'm just up here talking to myself, and I know they can hear me, but it's like ultimately they don't care. They understand what I'm doing, and I'm streaming or I'm recording, and that's become, in this day and age, normal. It's something that people do. And at this point, a lot of people, this is their income, this is their job. Instead of going to an office and working a 9 to 5, they go to their home office and record videos for 12 hours a day, and it's just, I think that's so cool. I think that is so cool. Sorry, another little rant. I'm sorry. I don't even know if that answered any questions. What? Oh, yeah. Just like getting into recording and stuff. Yeah, just get into it. Just like, I'll tell you the same thing Fred told me, which is just do it. Just post the video. Record it, and then you're not gonna like it. I didn't like my first video I have on my channel, and I still have it up. You guys can go all the way, scroll all the way down, and see where my first video is, and it's horrible. It doesn't even have a thumbnail on it. Exactly. So it's like, and I'm not claiming that my content is good now. I know that it's not, on par with a lot of other people's, but it's mine, and I can call it mine. Yep. So what are we thinking about this house? Yep. Got the outside terraformed. Really liking how that's looking. And then on the inside, we got kind of like a small living room, maybe dining room, kitchen area. Make like a bar here. Sweet. I'm so sorry. The train has to say hi. Something like that, maybe? For the countertops. And maybe we'll do like a fridge over here. Okay. There. Well, my original idea, which is like kind of along the lines of what you were, saying, is to have like what I want to do is have like different portals all throughout the house here. So that's why I'm detailing it right now. Before getting into the fun bits, is because I need to know where I want my portals to be. So I'm detailing everything, and then they're either gonna be like, walk through a painting, like what you said, which I will say I had not like thought of. So like, thanks for the idea, Panda. I'll definitely give you that one. But definitely like maybe like walk through this, and that'll take you to another room. Like walk through the fireplace. But yeah, my idea originally was to have like different portals positioned all throughout, and it's like some of the portals maybe you don't walk through it. Maybe it's like I click to open this door, and then that teleports me into it, or I walk over a trigger where I think I'm about to walk into a room, and then that teleports me, to somewhere else, or something like that. I don't know. It's such a good idea, Panda. But walking through the paintings makes me think of like Mario. What was it? Mario 64? That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is what we got. Show off a little bit. Let's go up here. So here we have our spooky guy. Make all this invisible. Okay. Ooh. There we go. See? So you're gonna basically, you're not gonna know the step is here. So you'll just be walking through. You're not gonna know where it is, and then it just flashes, right? Bam. And it scares you, rah! But I'm gonna have like noise effects on it, like breaking glass and glass, and then like metal like creaking and like wood noises and things like that. I'm gonna put like probably some like dead trees out in the front yard, stuff like that. Give it some more decoration. But yeah, I think that this is where I'm going to end the stream off here. So if you guys like what you saw, then don't be afraid. Well, you already know what to do. Don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay spaced.